Gentlemen, in today's talk we would like to discuss about left side of the brain and the right side of the brain. How our left side of the brain controls language. It controls our verbal, logical and analytical expression. So left side of the brain, it controls logic, sequential information, rational informations, analytical thoughts, objectivity. So all these things belong to left side of the brain. And right side of the brain, it controls random thoughts, intuitions, visuals, intuitive knowledge and holistic information. So it gives you like a holistic information. So talk about the left side of the brain. It controls verbal, our logic, our analytical information. So all these are controlled by our left side of the brain. Now discuss where this idea come from. Before, people had a myth. When talk about the frog, so when something approach frog from the left side, it jumps to the right side. When something approach frog from right side, it will jump to the right side. So this way some people had a myth, and they used this myth as a logic. People give to other logic that left side controls the right and right control the left. So what happens? Our left side of the brain in fact control language, and especially related to our verbal expressions, our logic, our analytical informations. And the other side we have verbal expressions, intuitions, or like pictures. If I show you picture, you don't have emotion, you lost your right side of the brain. You will see picture, but there will be no emotion in your feelings or emotions if you lost your right side of the brain. So this way, right and left, they both control information, they both give you knowledge. So both part of the brain, they need to give information. So nature has blessed this and we have to use both. We have to use sometimes subjective approach, sometimes objective approach, sometimes rational, analytical, intuitions, holistic information. So all we need to get information, to download information. So this way we need both part of the brains. We need to use both part of the brain. So whenever we cross our leg and we cross our hand like this, as I have my right hand, this right side of the hand, it is controlled by the left hemisphere. So my left side of the hand, it is being controlled by the right hemisphere. So both like that. And whenever we do exercise like this hand and with the other hand, it gives us relaxation. So sometimes you are tired enough and you're sitting and you cross your leg, and even you are cross your hands and leg, you feel comfortable. How do you feel comfortable? It gives integration to your left and right side of the brain. Since we need both part of the brain, so sometimes we are just moving like in theta, gamma, delta. So all these waves they are running in our brain. So we need to create balance and integration in our left and right side of the brain. Sometimes we use the left side and sometimes right side. Both they are interchangeably, they are cooperating with each other, and we are using. So whenever we need to have relaxation and we want to have brain gym, we want to do a brain exercise, for that we have to just cross our left and right hand. Even you can touch sometime with your hand. You can touch with the right hand with leg, left legs, and with the left hand you can touch your right legs. So this way interchangeably you can do exercise that can be very helpful. This is also called brain gym. We should do this gym, and this way you can strengthen your mind. It is very useful. So before that, people had idea we had only 10% of our brain. So this idea comes from the research. We only use 10% of our brain, which consists of neurons. So people had idea that we only use 10% of the brain because our brain consists of 10% of neurons. So rest of rest of the cell, they consist of glial cell. Glial cells mean supportive and connective cell. But now study reveals that glial cells are not mere supporting and connective. Glial cell helps the neurons to do functions. Another way we can say that glial cells, they are just like a verb. They are performing action, they are doing action, they are helping the neurons to functions. Another way we can say that no, neurons, they are nouns, but on the other hand are glial cells, they are verb, they are adverb, they are adjective, they are making other neurons do work. So they are very functionals, and they are like verb, they are adjective, they are adverb, they are making other neurons to do work. Now we can use 100% our brain cell to take maximum work. So how we are going to take works? We have to activate our 100% and holistic brain to take maximum work. For this, we have to do certain exercise. We can do exercise crossing our legs and right and left. We can even use left hemispheres and the right hemispheres. We can do brain exercise to take maximum work from our brain. So that's how you can take maximum work. It can help you, even brain gym, brain exercise. You can use your left and right brains, that's so to take maximum work. Stay blessed and have a nice time.